Alright, YouTube. Normally, I take these Knorrs, I boil them in my titanium pot without the insulator for like 1 or 2 minutes. I put it in the insulator, I stretch this shock cord on top of it, and I let it set for half an hour, stir it once or twice. Yesterday I tried this with Alfredo noodles. So what I'm going to do instead of that is I'm going to put this Knorrs package in this Hyperlite insulator. It's the perfect size for it. I'm going to boil water. I'll measure out maybe a cup. Now the previous method I described, I only use about 1.5 cups of liquid when the recipe calls for 2 cups. I find it to be kind of watery. So I think for the rice, based on my experiment yesterday, I'm going to try 1 cup. Now the experiment yesterday was with an Alfredo, so that's kind of saucy, and I found it was still very liquidy at the end. There was like flour that didn't convert, so giving up on my failure, I microwaved it and it immediately thickened. So with the Spanish rice, if it calls for 2 cups, I'll add about 1 cup. So you can see how well the Knorrs bag fits into the insulator. Both have a flat bottom. It looks like it's made just to boil and dump water in. Like I said, that didn't work with the Alfredo sauce. But maybe since the Spanish rice doesn't have the need for a thickening agent for the creaminess of the sauce, it'll work out. Here's my 1 cup of piping hot water. I'll pour it in off camera, strike it while it's hot, stir it up, roll the top and close the bag. So I got the water stirred in, the bag closed. I'm going to set the timer for 15 minutes and give it a stir, and then set the timer for an additional 15 minutes. So after 15 minutes, it's soaked up a lot of the water, but there's a little in there, and the texture, it's mostly soft. I'll give it 15 more minutes. 30 minutes in, it's pretty much dry. A little al dente. I'll give it 15 more minutes, even though it's starting to get cold. 45 minutes into it, I'm giving it its final stir. It looks like those long slender bits that aren't exactly rice are not exactly cooked. I'll try the consistency. Yeah, it tastes pretty good. Needs a little hot sauce. I think I'll eat it.